Hello everyone, it's that college football guy here with another video for you. Well, let's see, we're doing the Saturday preview of all the preview games that are happening on Saturday. Now, I've asked over a course of several videos who are the schools that you root for, and I actually compiled all of it together. Got a list. Now, one of the ones obviously on the list is I'm rooting for Tennessee, so that's on the list here. Basically, everybody who's mentioned. If I missed you this week, then let me know in the comments, and I'll add you in starting next week. All right? But here's what we got counting everybody. Right, Tennessee, as I mentioned, Kansas, Arizona State, Baylor, West Virginia, Kansas State, Boise State, UNLV, Cincinnati, Memphis, Texas Tech, San Diego State, Fresno State, Oregon State, and Maryland. That's what I have so far. If I missed you, then let me know in the comments, and I'll put you in. Just let me know. I'll put you in. Now, that's what we have for the videos. Now, top 25 review. I'm just doing this in the order of they start. The kickoffs are at noon Eastern. They end up at almost 11 o'clock Eastern. So I'm just going to run through them in order. I'm not going to do times for them. I'm just going to run through them, okay? So we got number 6, Oklahoma at Nebraska. Like Nebraska has any shot in this one after they fired Scott Frost. Oklahoma's winning this. Youngstown State falls victim to number 9 Kentucky. Texas State falls victim to number 17 Baylor. UConn. Will there be a UConn football team after they head up to Ann Arbor to play number 4 Michigan? Michigan wins. Spencer Rattler in South Carolina hosts number 1 Georgia. Does anybody think South Carolina's got a shot? I mean, everybody always has a shot, but I don't. I'm thinking Georgia just destroys these guys. Number 20, Ole Miss at Georgia Tech. I'm taking Ole Miss. I am calling for an upset. I predict this at the beginning of the year, and I'm still sticking with it. Mainly the fact that Penn State's had trouble when they travel south historically. They've had trouble. So I'm picking number 22, Penn State, to fall at Auburn. That's going to be an upset. Also calling for another upset. I predict this at the beginning of the year, and I think it's also going to play off, too, because of defense. And the fact that BYU got beat up last week. They beat Baylor, but they're hurting. I'm picking number 25 Oregon at home to upset number 12 BYU. Oregon will beat BYU. I kind of went back and forth on it and realized, should I change my pick? But realized, no, I'm going to stick with it because they're at home. Then I feel so sorry for Louisiana Monroe because they got to travel to number 2 Alabama. This is going to be ugly. Bama all day. Then you've got Liberty at number 19, Wake Forest. I'm sticking with Wake because their offense is too potent. Liberty's been surprising to me since Malik Willis is gone, but they're doing good, so I'll give them credit for that. Then you have Arkansas Pine Bluff gets steamrolled at number 8 Oklahoma State. You've got Missouri State at number 10 Arkansas. Yeah, Missouri State has a shot. Arkansas wins this one. Salt, Texas Tech at number 16 North Carolina State. NC State, I favored this one the game of the year, and they're at home. And NC State, it is not an easy place to play. I'm sorry, but it's not. So I'm still picking NC State to get the win. Toledo. At number 3, Ohio State. Like, oh, jeez. I mean, how bad is this one going to be? They're going to hang a 60 burger on these guys? You got Akron at Tennessee. I'm saying this right now. I'm a Tennessee fan. I think this game is going to be somewhat close because I'm hearing a lot. Tennessee's going to get the win. But I'm hearing a lot that the Tennessee guys are overlooking this. And they're looking ahead to Florida. You do that, you can lose. There are the coaches there who has basically been chastising his players. Akron's our opponent, not Florida. You think that way, you're riding the bench. Coach Heupel's not playing. We'll see what it plays out. But I'm still picking Tennessee to win, but it may not be a 30-point blowout. It may be like 10 points if they're losing their focus. I've got USF traveling on the road and losing to number 18 Florida. Number 23 Pitt is on the road at Western Michigan. It could have been at home or it's at Western Michigan. Pitt's still winning this game. You have another case scenario. Number 11 Michigan State at Washington. When I picked this, I fought over it because of the fact that they got to go west. Michigan State's had trouble, but I think Washington has been underperforming for years now. If this would have been Michigan State at Washington State, I would have probably picked Washington State because Washington State's a better football team. But I'm picking Michigan State. Win on the road at Washington. Louisiana Tech at number 2 at Clemson. Yeah. I'm gonna love it when my washing machine goes off. At Clemson, yeah, North 21. This Clemson's gonna be winning this one. This is gonna be ugly. Um, Texas, San Antonio at number 21. Texas, yeah, Texas gonna win this one. And then we're gonna get another upset I'm calling. It's a 50-50 game, and they got embarrassed last week, but I think they're gonna come back. Miami travels west. Number 13 Miami is gonna lose on the road at number 24 Texas A&M. Beginning of the year, if Miami would have won, it would have been an upset. Now, if Miami loses, it's an upset. How things change, huh? San Diego State at number 14, Utah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Aztecs, but Utah's still sore over that loss to Florida. They're going to take it out on you guys. And you got to travel to Utah. They're going to beat you. I'm sorry. Now we got Fresno State. My dog guys in the crowd. You're traveling to number 7, USC. SC is right down the road, but SC is going to beat the brakes off of you. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Fresno State has played teams close. It all depends what it is in the third quarter. Because if the third quarter of this game is close, USC could choke it. Because I don't care who's coaching. It's SC. They've choked leads way too many damn times in the last 10 years. So I'm still picking SC, but it's going to be crazy. Now let's go to the games that were not, the light in this damn kitchen screwing up the head beam here, that were not mentioned. Cincinnati at Miami of Ohio, picking Cincinnati. Towson at West Virginia. Oh, West Virginia is going to be pissed after losing to Kansas. And sorry, Towson, you're going to get obliterated in this one. North Texas at UNLV. Now, these two teams last played a while back. I think they've met a couple times actually since then. But the memory one I always remember was North Texas beating UNLV in a bowl game. Yeah, UNLV was in a bowl game about 10 years, about 2015, 14? Yeah, I think it was 2014. But I'm picking UNLV to win this one only because they're at home. North Texas is... The Green Wave's not been doing too much. Tulane at Kansas State. I've been dogging Kansas State. Kansas State beat Missouri when they could last week. Well, I'm calling Kansas State to beat Tulane. Kansas State will beat Tulane this week. UT Martin at Boise State. I know UT Martin is an FCS school in Tennessee, and I know they can be competitive, but Boise is pissed off after last week. They're going to do some damage. Kansas at Houston. Oh, boy. This one I really have gone back and forth on. Do I want to change my pick from the beginning of the year? But I'm still going with it with Houston. I mean, but Kansas, you guys have been doing good. My man Vernon Sheldon Witter, who's a big Kansas fan, who's been defending Kansas all the time in the earlier comments and videos. He died hard on that. They're 2-0, first place in the Big 12, but I think they're going to catch their first L. I think they're going to lose to Houston. Arkansas State at Memphis. I'm picking Memphis to win that one. SMU at Maryland. I originally said in the preview video South Alabama. I screwed that up, but that was SMU at Maryland, and Maryland's winning. And you got the two blowout games here. Montana State at Oregon State. Oregon State, they get a couple of this good win. They might crack it if one of the 20 and under teams fall off. They might go up in the top 25. But I'm picking Oregon State to beat Montana State easily, and I was also picking Eastern Michigan to fall victim to Arizona State. BW is one of the two people. Now in the comments, BW and my man Scotty from Baylor. Scotty B, the Baylor King. They're always in every single video commenting. And always have done stuff and interactions, and I appreciate them for doing that. But everybody, I've appreciated everybody who's been doing comments. Because I've gotten comments from everybody. Just on there, I've gotten dogged by a lot of people who doubted Texas Tech, who dogs. I picked Arizona to beat San Diego State at the beginning of the year, and I got called absolutely crazy for it, and I saw it and still don't believe it happened, but it did. You know, in Fresno State, I've had issues, but I picked Fresno State to battle Boise in the Mountain West Conference Championship game over San Diego State, which is maybe where some of that hostility lies, and other things on there. But I appreciate everybody. I do. I appreciate everybody who does all the comments and the videos. I'd like everybody to be more interactive. If you think like the video, hate the video, put it down in the comments. Thumbs up and comments. They help the channel grow. Interacting with everybody. I'd love to interact with you. Throw some comments out there so I can. And so like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this channel to grow some more. We're doing good. We're about ready to crack 170 subscribers. Let's see if we can keep this going. So everybody, I'd like to thank everybody for watching the video. If you think I got a video, comment me down there what you think I got wrong. I know there's some of your favorite teams are picking to lose. I'm going to hear about it on a couple of them. I already know. I already know I'm going to hear about it. But let me know down in the comment section, what do you think I got wrong, if I got some of them right. Everybody, come on, don't be afraid to comment. It's okay. And if you're going to curse me out, I have no problem with that one too. I've interacted with people who've been saying that about me. I have no problem with it. So like and comment, subscribe to the channel if you like things going on. Thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope to hear from everybody in the comments. And as always, everyone, please be good to each other.